What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Allen Hurns. He just signed a contract with the Miami Dolphins, and also, just fair warning, if you hear any loud noises, that's just thunder. I live in Florida, so it's pretty much been thunderstorms every day since pretty much all of July. So, nothing I can do about that. But anyway, um, yeah, so he didn't have a particularly productive 2018 with Dallas, but I mean, any of you who follow his career in Jacksonville know that he can be a pretty damn good player. Um, so I'm just gonna play a couple plays, pretty much see the big plays he did make for Dallas. Just about his statistics from last year, he had 20 catches, 295 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So, like I said, not a very productive year for him, but he's been a 1,000 yard receiver before in Jacksonville, so hopefully he can return to that. He was, of course, injured in Jacksonville, and unfortunately, he broke his tibia in the wild card game last year for Dallas. So injuries are definitely going to be a concern for him. But I mentioned in my last video that I wasn't really wanting him because of the contract. But that was because he was about to make $6 million over in Dallas. But for three, I think I'm okay with him making up to $3 million because that's what it's looking like. He could potentially make up to $3 million with Miami this year, so I'm okay with that. And hopefully that gives us some leverage to potentially get rid of Devontae Parker. And you know what, depth is always a good thing too. So yeah, most of you guys probably know who this guy is. I mean, he's six. I mean, he's been a pretty good receiver, especially in Jacksonville. Big, tall lane, you know, tall, rangy receiver, and he plays everywhere, slot, outside, everywhere. So, not super fast, but definitely has enough speed to get the job done. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the film. I'm only going to show about 4 plays here. I think that's him right here in the slot. They got it slowed down. Setting the defender up a little bit. Going to use his hands. Looks like it was actually a curl, but Dak is scrambling, so scramble drill now. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong damn receiver. Him. On the outside here. My bad, guys. I didn't watch these ahead of time. Just gonna watch it with y'all. I'd like to see him create a little bit more separation than that. I'd like to see him set the defender up a little bit more than he does. I'd like to see a head fake or something there. Try to make it seem like he's going for a post or something. One thing I do like, though, he looks back at Dak here and sees that Dak is scrambling, so he's just going to break off and just try to get open. So he's okay with scramble drill, which is good because Fitzpatrick is a scrambling. Well, I'm not going to say he's as athletic as Dak because he's not, but he does scramble. Don't really have to worry about that with Rosen too much. He's pretty much just a pocket passer, but yeah. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and look at the next play. This is from week 15. I think this is him at the bottom of the screen. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Never mind. It's just him in the slot. Number 17, by the way. Yeah. So this is an example of him being in the slot. And, oh, he's going to be a... Okay. So that there shows you a little bit of value. I mean, you can use him for screens. He can get a little bit of yak for you. Because like I said, he does have some athleticism to him. He can definitely make a couple guys miss and get you some yards, which is good because our offensive line is pretty bad, so they're going to have to get the ball out pretty quickly. So, yeah. They give us a different view here. Like I said, too, I mean, I do appreciate the depth. And you know what? This view is not actually going to be all that helpful for receivers, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the next play. That's better for, like, offensive line and stuff. Or if you're scouting the quarterback's mechanics or something. Okay, that's him. Right here. So, already, we've seen him at all three receiver positions. We've seen him in the slot. We've seen him on the right side. Now he's down here on the left. So, that just shows that he does move around quite a bit. And I think this is one of his touchdown plays. Looks like man coverage as well. Did you see that little stutter step he gave? It was subtle. But look at his feet there. He's going to give him a little bit of a stutter step just to create a little bit of space so he can get away from the corner. Okay. Not super nuanced route running there, but it worked. It's enough to get the job done for sure. I don't really see too many head fakes on him or, you know, any. Not really using his hands a whole lot. Doesn't really seem to sink his hips real low into routes, but he's tall, so I don't really expect that. But yeah, let's move on to the last one. This is his other touchdown. Okay. Let me actually rewind that there. Now that I got it slowed. That's him right there in the slot again. Which I think that's probably where he's going to be best, in the slot. I'm also curious to see how well he's going to be able to run after that broken tibia as well. Good job getting open. He kept his eyes to the quarterback the whole time. Yeah, not really much nuance there. They just kind of let him go. Okay. Like I said, he's not like a super nuanced route runner, but he's more of a tall, more of a bigger receiver anyway. He's not really going to murder you with his precise route running, nothing like that. But I think he can give us some value. At the very least, it's depth. Hopefully he recovers from his injuries really well and he gets back to the way he was with Jacksonville. But yeah. Just wanted to show a couple plays, give my thoughts on him. If I had to guess, I mean, with Devontae Parker here, he's probably going to be either, well, I don't know. I don't know where I'd put him as far as ranking. We'll have to wait for preseason to determine that because, Devontae Parker, as much as I don't like him, he is still here. And Albert Wilson was doing really good before he got hurt last year. Same thing with Jakeem Grant. So we'll just have to see where he ends up in the depth chart. But for $3 million, I'm okay with this signing. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.